Hi friends, Kelly here. Welcome back to my channel. A little different setup today. I'm actually standing up and you are up higher. I am working on my case closed folio. So I have my desk protected and I'm going to attempt to grunge this up. So, and look, sunshine. It's crazy. It actually snowed measurable snow yesterday. It is February, what is today? 15th, February 15th. It is our first snow all winter long, other than like the weird dusting we got around Halloween. So big excitement around here in Minnesota because we finally got snow. Anyway, and the sun is shining. So we talk about weather. It's just a Midwestern thing. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I have my folio out on my desk and I'm going to attempt to grunge it. I'm going to focus on the blue portions of this whole thing. I'm not so worried about this. This will be much easier to grunge up because it's already that beautiful brown color. The blue, on the other hand, I'm a little unsure how this is going to go. I did consider covering the whole thing, which I'm actually going to do the inside. So I'm not really going to spend a lot of time grunging the inside. I'm just worried about the outsides. I thought about covering it with paper, but I really want the outside to look kind of like, I don't know, a briefcase or something. So at least I think that's what I want. So I'm going to do this. If it goes horribly wrong, then guess what? I will cover it with paper, which I did do a little bit of digging and found like vintage faux leather kind of digital stuff. So I have a backup plan, but for now, this is what I'm going to do. My splat box, I think that's what this thing is called, is not quite large enough. I mean, it just fits, and I think for this particular exercise we're gonna go with this whole brown paper situation. So what I did was I cut up a grocery bag and then I just took a piece of it and folded it up to just kind of protect this direction because I'm not real good with this whole spraying stuff. So hopefully you guys could see what's going on here. What am I doing? I have no idea. I'm just going to go for it. So I did something similar on my Janie journal. Let me grab that real quick. So this is my Janie journal and I did something, I grunged it all up, something similar to what I want to do here. Here's the difference. This was a manila folder. So it was this color, right? Not blue. That's my first thing. Also this, while it's not like coated, it is a lot thicker. So I don't know how porous it will be. I mean, it's paper, so you'd assume it's porous enough. This was maybe a little bit too porous, like it really sucked it up. So I don't know. We're gonna see how this goes. But to do this, I pretty much just used my Distress Spray Stain in tea dye. I used the Walnut Stain Oxide Spray, which I think is what you see here. I might have used, I don't think that was it. I think the rest of it came from stamping and brushing and stenciling and all the things. So that's what I'm going to attempt. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so I'm going to get started with you guys, but then I will probably just fast forward it once I start going because I don't know how much this you really will need to see in real time. These are fun to work with. I think you just have to kind of mix it around, right? I know if I shake it too much, it ends up being a little goopy there. The only other thing I could think that I did was I would use inks and like put it down on freezer paper or wax paper or something like that, and then I would kind of mush the thing into it. I might grab some of that too, but let's just start spraying and see what happens. Gosh, I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. This is not that big of a deal. All right, well, here goes nothing. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. Oh, I'm so excited. I am super excited about this. Okay, this is gonna be so messy. Let's see. How do I want it? You know what I want to try? Let's see. Hopefully I don't wreck one of these, but I have these makeup brushes and I'm kind of just curious what happens if I just, ooh, I don't really want to swirl it. What happens if I, let's do that. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right, let's see. Just kind of move it all around, I guess. I don't really know what I'm doing, but, you know, I'm making it not blue. And you're still going to get that undertone of blue. Woo! But it is going to not be as blue. Oh, yeah, look at that. And bonus, whatever happens to this paper behind it, I could probably use for something. I don't know. Let's go there. Oh, look at my fingerprints. Okay. Gotta be careful about that. All right, let's focus on this part here. Hopefully you're not seeing my head. Didn't even think about that. Well, we'll find out if I edit it and you don't see part of this. It's probably because my head got in the way. Yeah, this is totally what I wanted. Okay, let's do the other side. We'll do the same thing, and I'm actually gonna just push that out. Okay. Oh, I gotta remember not to shake it around. That's, I don't think, a good idea. I don't know what I'm doing, and you might be going, whoa, 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 that is not the product to use for that. You are wasting it. That is not the way I would do that. Well, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm sure somebody will be kind enough to give me some tips here. I hope. So if you know a better way to do this, please drop a comment. Because I really don't know what I'm doing, obviously. But isn't that part of this whole process of creativity is, I don't know, just try some stuff out, right? See what happens. Well, I am loving this. I wasn't going to do the inside, but now I kind of think I might want to. It's going to be kind of, oh, this is so cool. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Remember not to touch that. Okay, let's try a little bit of the walnut. I don't think I'm in the shot with my big fat head, but this is a mess. I need a not Kleenex, paper towel. Let's see. Let's just clean this off a little bit so it's not as gross. Yeah, okay. I don't think I'm gonna brush that. I want it to like, I don't want to pull it off with the paper. Let's just do this and see what happens. Yeah. I kind of just want it to be splattery. I like that. And then just to get the extra off, I'm gonna do that. Let's see what happens if I just a little bit of that. Oh, so cool. Yeah, look at all that ink that's on there. Might as well use it. Okay. All right, so the tea dye, the walnut. What else? I kind of am curious, but I don't want to put more blue back in because I don't know if I'm really going to use a lot of blue, green, kind of. I really do want to spray this. It's the Salvage Patina. I have it in the oxide and in the distress spray. Oh gosh, I just really want to do this. Just tiny squirt. Let's see what happens. Oh, I just made a weird. Let's see what happens with that. Oh, I got my caps are rolling everywhere. Fun. Okay. Paper towel. Just gonna blot off some of that extra. Cool. What happens? Oh, I'm out of water. That's what happens. Drip a little water on there. Make some water spots. Oh, yeah. So fun. Okay, I'm going to do that to the rest of this, and I'll be back. Okay, my outside is done. I'll probably do some touch-ups here, and I did the whole inside, and I realized I'm gonna cover most of it probably with paper, but just in case, I thought, well, I might as well do it, and it was super fun. So this will get folded back down because this is going to be a pocket or a tuck spot or something. It'll go like that. So this will have to get weighed down. This is the outside closure, so it's still, like you can tell, it's damp. I did run some ink along here. You may or may not see that. I'm not sure how I'm going to edit this video yet, so I might just do a fast forward, or I might have not shown you any of this, but it's kind of coated, so it is beading up. There we go. But it is staining it, as its product is intended.
I have a xoxo for these.
Okay, but that's a lot of instructions. Well, that's why I can't help you right now, because I'm working on this.
Daddy can if
Well, maybe. But otherwise, you can probably just figure it out. Okay. So, let's move on to the second part. I need to find somewhere to put this. Alright, moving on. I have the inside part. This is going to be a flip up of some sort. And let's see what else we have in here. This is going to be a removable journal. And yeah, we don't have as much to do here. And honestly, I think a lot of it's going to get covered. But that's okay. I'm going to do it anyway because it was fun and it was easy. So what I did was I covered this up. There we go. And here we go. Okay, so I'm done, I think, with that. This is a back pocket, so I don't care about that. Okay, it's going to go like, this is going to go this way. This goes this way. Okay, I think what I need to do is bring in the other piece so we can see how this is going to look together. Okay, so it's not entirely dry, but I think it'll be fine. Yeah, most of this is going to get covered up, so I've probably wasted a lot of product, a lot of time, but this is a good practice because I have not used these products much and I don't know what I'm doing. So Okay, that's gonna go like that. This piece is gonna go. How does this go? Let's see. Ah, I see. Okay. Let's get a clip on there. Hopefully this works. Okay, I got it. This goes here. Something like this. This is going to be actually adhered to this piece. So, yeah, okay. So here's how it looks. Yeah. Okay, this is going to be the front. So there'll be a closure. I think I need to distress this a bit more. I want it a little darker because it doesn't quite match here. I'm not sure how that happened. Oh, I know how it happened. Okay, so I'll do a little bit more here. It'll open up. This needs to be flattened out. Okay, then this will actually look more like that because that's going to get adhered. So I didn't really need to worry about this side. Then you open it up, and again, this will be a tuck spot. And then there'll be pockets, and oh, that's right. I really didn't need to do all this because there's going to be so much covering it up. And then that goes that way, that goes that way, that goes that way. This is this pocket that will be here somehow. The only thing I forgot to do is a little bit more down here. So let's do that. And get this clip off. So just gonna do that. And again, it's kind of coated a little, so it really doesn't want to take a lot of the dye, but it is at least taking some of that blue off. Okay. And, oop, didn't really do much, did it? Just kind of get that up there a little more. And once I use some Distress inks with a dauber and all that, that'll probably change that a little. Okay, so that one, no. This piece right here. I'm just gonna flip it this way. I want it darker. Oh man, I totally missed. Put some of that on there. I think what it needs is a good blob of that. Yeah, definitely. Sorry for that horrible noise. Okay. I have to give this brush a good thorough washing. Okay. So let's see. This again will go in here. It's actually not that critical to have this in here while I do it, but might as well. Okay. So it opens up that way. And we need more here. All right, that's better. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna need to do some stenciling, but I'm not gonna bother with the parts that are going to be, ooh, look at all this loveliness. I'm gonna use this in my super secret junk journal I've been working on. I haven't shared it with you guys yet, but it's coming. I think I'm gonna share it with you. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so let me clean this up and then I'll do some stenciling. Okay, I lied, I'm not done. I'm curious about something. I have this yellow. I kind of want to see what it... I hope I don't regret this. I can't even... Okay. The sprayer no longer works, so let's just do that. Ugh. No. Nope, I'm glad I did not pull that out and do anything with that.
Why do they keep holding this?
Until it dries.
Huh?
Until it's dry, probably.
It's so hard.
Well, that's part of crafting. What happens when you let it go?
This falls apart.
Well, did you get enough glue on it? I think you did. Okay, I decided I'm going to keep it on this paper while I'm working on it, and I'm going to do some stenciling. So let me grab the ones I have that I've been using more frequently. Of course, some coffee staining. That's kind of fun. Maybe even the numbers. Probably not going to do any flowers. That works. And then I have my homemade one. Let me see what else I have. Okay, here's the other ones I have. I have this one that's kind of this like science-y thing. I think it actually goes this way. Yeah. So I have that one. Let's see. Nope, nope, no. These are words. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Kind of almost could be industrial. Polka dots, polka dots, polka dots and stars. Ooh, this is a good one. Get that one out. I bought this at Christmas, never used it. Well, a lot of things didn't get used. Christmas crafting. I don't know why I even bother. I don't know. I should start doing that Christmas in July thing, because that's probably more of when I'd actually do some Christmas stuff. Maybe. Let's see. I could try that. What else? I think a lot of these are going to be florals and butterflies and rainbows and random things. Yep. Ferns. What's that? Flowers. Those are weird. I don't know what that is. Then we're getting into my handmade ones, which are not going to be probably for this project. Ooh, what's that? Meh! Stuff everywhere. That kind of looks like rocks or bricks. Not really what I'm looking for. That's splattery stuff. Maybe. Oh, that's splattery stuff. And I like that honeycomb. Triangles. Okay. What about that one? No. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, let's get all of these put away. If you are curious about my homemade ones, I did a video a while back about stencils when I was really into art journaling, like painting. So I will make sure that that is linked. Put these away here. Okay, so I got a lot to play with. So let's see what kind of mess we can make. All right, my goal is to layer stencils, attempt to. So I'm gonna start with this one. No, I don't want to do that one, actually. I think I want to just try to keep it more texture looking. I think that makes sense. Let's see, vintage photo. Actually, where are all my daubers? I feel a little unorganized here, but I do have something where I keep my extra daubers here somewhere. Let's see. Here are some daubers, color swatches. Also have tons of brushes. Rusty hinge. Definitely don't want to use that. Ground espresso. Ooh, I could use the new, what's the new color called? Scorched timber. Let's try that. Get that out. Vintage photo. Probably a little more tea dye. Brushed corduroy. No. Frayed burlap. Do I have that one here? I do. I don't know what that is though. Is it kind of cooler tone? I think it might be. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Really excited to try scorched timber. So let's bust that out. I'm gonna try it with this little, let's do it on the back. Actually, let's do a test, because we're not gonna, this is gonna be covered, so let's try this. See what this looks like. Very, very cool. Let's try a little more. Let's see what we think. Yes. Okay, that worked. Let's try. What else do we have? This is essentially the same thing. This might actually be part of this one. I don't remember, but let's try it out. That'll work. And I don't want it to look like complete mess, so I'm just gonna try this in a spot that would actually make sense. This is like a homemade ruler I tried. Oh, it's backwards. Yeah, it works. Okay. Except for probably want to do it on the right way. This one. Let's try this. This is another homemade one that didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. Very flexible, very bendy. Oops. I couldn't find, there was a stencil I saw somebody made. I can't remember what it was. Oh, that's so cool. Anyway, I can't get it here in the United States, whatever it was. I don't even remember what it was anymore. This was a long time ago. Well, this was like 2 months ago. That's a long time in my brain. And so I decided I'll just try making it myself or something similar. And that was the product of that. That's cool. Okay, but that you won't even see. Okay, back to the front. All right, this is the very front. And this pocket goes in. So I want it to be, is this the color I really, really want to do? Should I test another color? It's kind of, I feel cool toned. Hopefully you guys can hear me fine. I don't have my microphone on. And my phone, which is what I film on, is much higher up. So hopefully that works. Okay, let's see, what is this gonna look like? Vintage photo. It's not as prominent. You can't really, you can see it, but you can't see it, if that makes sense. Like it kind of blends in. What other color did I grab? Frayed burlap. I want to see. Okay, so I used, that was vintage photo. No, that was vintage photo. That was scorched timber. There's another brush. There's a decent size. Oh, this is a weird one, but we'll make it work. Let's just do number 5. Sure, that will be cool. I can't see that. Well, I guess I can, but I'm not loving that. It's got like a green tone, and I don't really want to incorporate green. Okay, well, so I don't want to blend all my inks together, so clean enough. Okie dokie. We have this one and this one. All right. I think I know which direction we're going here. Do I? I'm just gonna do a little of this off on the corner. And not frayed burlap. We're gonna ditch that one. And good old vintage photo, which I believe I used this one. Okay. Hopefully I'm in frame. Let's see what happens here. Yeah. Okay. A couple spots of that. Perfect. Yep. Probably being a little more forceful than I need to. I don't know why I did it that way, but I did. Okay. All right. What else did we have? I have these numbers. I kind of want, I don't think, see, I don't want to do that. I don't want to put that on the outside. The outside I really want to stick to splattery bits. And that's kind of it. And then some coffee. I'm kind of curious what happens if I do just a little bit of this. What does that look like? Oh, yeah, that's kind of cool. Oh, oops. Ooh. Do a little of that. It's very faint. I like it a lot. It kind of feels like it needs to go off the edge a little. Just here and there. It's kind of like cracked leather almost. At least that's what I'm hoping it looks like. It's very faint, but I like it a lot. Okay, let's do some of this to the other side. Okay. That was a little more prominent. Let's carry it down. So it's not just like in a random spot. Well, might as well go the whole length of it now. Ooh, now that I think about it, this is the closure part. So let's do more on this side. Well, no, that wouldn't necessarily need to be, because it's an. I'm trying to think through, like, if this was a real piece of leather or a suitcase or something. That makes sense. Go around the edge and around the back. Okay, let's do some more on the back. Carry it through this way more. You know what's gonna happen is I'm gonna do the whole thing in this because I'm really liking it. We'll just go down to here. Yeah, that's cool. Very cool. Okay, I'm not gonna do the honeycomb because that's essentially the same thing. I don't really think I need to do any stenciling on here because that's gonna get covered. Okay, so I don't need to do that. That's gonna get covered most likely, but well, this, I don't know if this will. Let me do, gosh, I really kind of want to, no, I don't. I'm gonna set that one away. I'm trying not to be super literal with this, but it's also gonna bug me. Okay, let's do some scorched timber in here. This whole thing can't be, nothing is literal. Like, I'm not a 18th century, whatever, 19th century detective. Like, I don't really have to worry about being literal. This is make-believe. Let's just do these numbers, because that's cool. Yeah, I love that. That's neat. Very neat. Let's see. That might be it. That might really be all I need to do. Because that's going to get covered with something. I don't quite... Oh, the pocket's going to go there. This is going to be glued. The other thing's going to glue in here. This will be visible. Okay, let's do... Maybe we do a little bit of... some spots. Okay, don't need that. Thought I'd use that a lot more, but... This... No, not this one. Let's use this one. Yeah, that's what I wanted. A little bit more over here. And here. Here. Whole thing. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. What am I missing? Oh, I know what I'm missing. Splattery bits. Well, what kind of coffee is this detective into? Is he a black coffee drinker? Is it a man? Is it a woman? I don't know. Black coffee? Probably. Which I think I'm gonna use ground espresso. Nope, that's scorched. Oh, actually, I kind of want to try the dye. Oh. Where is it? This. Okay. That coffee cup was put there. Ooh, I'm nervous. Let's see how that looks. Well, it don't matter. It's going on now. Mr. Detectives. Of course he drinks black coffee. Fighting crime, trying to put away murderers and kidnappers and all that. So, and also, I don't know that people probably in whatever era I'm putting this piece in probably didn't drink vanilla coffee creamer like I do with their cream or with their coffee. So, yay. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's so cool. Okay. How's this look? Oh my gosh. I love it. Okay. We are officially grunged. Let's move on to covering with some background papers on the inside. That's my goal today. My goal is to get this grunged up and get background papers before I run out of light or have to pick up my oldest at basketball practice. Either way. Okay, let's clean up. All right, let's see what I have to work with here. I've got my folio. I've got a very large stack of printables. I also wanted to share this with you guys. I bought some hardware that I think will be a good closure. So let's take a look at that real quick because I haven't really opened it up yet and find out together if this is actually gonna work. Okay, so let's see what I ended up with. I got these on Amazon. I can't remember off the top of my head how much, but I think I paid less than $10 for this bundle. So it is, it just says small box, hinges, screws, something or other. So I think it's like hardware for like if you made a little jewelry box or something. Oh, they're really light. I did not expect that. They're super lightweight. Huh. Why is the package so heavy then? Oh, that's why. So it came with hinges. Okay. Make a bit of a brainstorm. Little screws for the hinges, which probably not going to be able to use most of the time because they're not bendy, I'm guessing. No. So I don't know what I'll do with those. I'll just stick them in something else. Okay, let's see. What am I working with here? Okay, I get it. All right, let me put these back in the bag. I'm never going to use all of these. I don't know what I was thinking. How many are there? 40. Well, it says 40 small pieces. This is definitely more than 40 pieces, so it must be 40 of each. 40 of these, 40. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I do believe that was a late night purchase on Amazon. Okay, my thought is, let's see, I think you would want, how would you want to do this? How could you do this? How does this swing? So my brain, it's clockwise, so you would swing it this direction. So now I have to make a decision. When you look at it, is it this way or is it this way? Wait, that won't work. It has to be parallel. Okay, it has to be like this. So then, I think of how this should look. Should a buckle be on the, I feel like the buckle should be here. Why is, okay, hang on here. My brain is not, this is not computing. Okay, so if the buckle is on this part, the closure part, and then it would go through the bottom. That seems odd. I don't know if I like that. Okay, so it goes like that. It would connect like that. It's gonna be really close to the edge. But then if you look at it this way, oh yeah, okay, this is, yeah, this makes sense actually. it does swing to the, oh, okay, I got it. So this is, I'm just gonna say it. This is gonna be my closure. It's gonna end up getting attached, probably with hot glue, but I'll put brads in it so it looks like it's attached with fasteners, but it'll be kind of like that. But that'll be a very last thing we do. But now we know what we're working with. Okay, find a spot for those. Now, hinges. How could I utilize these? If I have, that's like that. Nope, that's not gonna go like that. How am I gonna attach this so that it's got a pocket? I might need to do that sooner rather than later so that I'm not fiddling with it constantly. That'll get glued down. That'll get closed like that. Should I use the hinges on anyway? I did want to do a flip up. Where is the flip up? I wrote it on here somewhere. Okay, that's gonna be a pocket. I swear I wrote flip up on something. Okay, it says layered pockets. Am I losing it? I'm almost certain this is gonna get attached and flip up. Is it this one? Is this upside down? No, this says layered pockets. How about we review the notes? That might help. Flip up. Sew or use hardware. Okay, so it's, oh, I think it's here. Yeah, I think the flip up is here. Yeah, that's where it goes. Okay, so it goes there. Let's open these and find out if this would work, because this would be kind of cool. But I was planning to use, uh-oh, here comes a kindergartner. Okay, let's see. I know I said I was going to be covering it, but I just really want to figure this out. So this is attached here. And this is attached here. And then it just flips up. Oh, that would be so cool. Okay, well, let's play with that another time. But I have options. And I can do it many times over. Alright, back to the paper. So here's what I have. I had an extra piece of this from something else. I was working, oh, my flip top journal. Everything I have here in this little bundle of paper is printed on 32-pound paper. So it's a lighter weight, but it's still not as thin as copy paper. That way I have a little bit more flexibility with covering these things. Okay, so here's what I printed. This is like a court document of some sort. I don't really know what any of this stuff is. I did some wanted posters or reward posters. I just thought this was cool because it has this emblem. I really think I want to use that one for sure. And then just whatever this is. It's FBI something or other. Cool. Oh, and then I have some more like basics. So this would be a basic. This would be basic. So I'm gonna set those aside because those I feel like I'll be using last. Here's a Department of Justice something form. There's another one that's similar. Here is a wanted something or other and another something or other. I don't know what it's called. Okay, so I feel like I have two things going on here. I have basic documents and I have things that have a little bit more visual interest. So let's, two piles. Okay, what's getting covered? Okay, this is going to be covered with, it's going to have the flip up journal. So there'll be something else on it covering it up. So whatever's behind it. The thing I want to notice is like there's a lot of open space here, so I'm gonna set that aside. That'll be over it. I think I need to remember what's going on top of them after that. Okay, so all right, this is a pocket, pockets. That doesn't tell me much. Oh, I wanted to do, wait, this is the one I want to look at. Okay, this is the one I want to look at. So we're gonna do a flip up here. Let's just go ahead and close it all up the way it's meant to be. Okay, so we open it up, there's a pocket and then a flip up here, okay. Then we open it again and it'll be, is that right? This will be over this. So it'll be like that, but this will get covered. And then this is gonna have a layered pocket. Okay, so that's gonna have its own layered pocket. That has a pocket. Then you open it up. And this is a pocket. I wanted to do another top loading pocket. This is a side pocket. I have to go back and watch my own video to remember what I'm doing here. I think the basic thing I need to take away is that everything could end up getting covered up. So this is going to get a background paper. This is getting a background paper, and this is getting a background paper. Okay, I need 3 background papers that are going to get probably mostly covered up. So these are my candidates for this because they'll mostly get covered up. So they really don't need to be that interesting, just some documents. So I'm going to save that one because I really like it, that emblem. And I'm going to use these. Okay, so nope, I take that back. I need 4. I do need 4. Well, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and use this one here. Now, what size am I working with? Let's find out. Whoop. This is not centimeters. That's not how I measure things. 6, so like 6.5 by not quite 10. 6.5 by not quite 10. That's how I do my measurements. But I do want to be able to have kind of a edge to it. So let me cut down some papers and we'll go from there. Okay, so here's what I did is I just pretty much eyeballed it. I started trimming it down and then I just trimmed a little more until I got what I wanted. Because I really wanted to kind of keep this as centered as I could. So that's gonna work for that piece. So here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a 1 and a 1. Okay. Then we're going to open it up. I got stuff everywhere. Get that out of the way. This can be number 2. Okay. So number 2. Also, I kept all of the little strippies of stuff because that'll be great scraps to put in the collage box. So I'm not throwing those away, at least not yet. Okay, number 2 is just gonna be this one. It doesn't really matter. Now that I have, it's gonna be the same size. It doesn't actually matter that much this way because this is gonna get glued down and become a tuck spot. So that part doesn't matter as much. So what I need to decide is what part I wanna lose. So I like the Department of Justice part at the top, so I want to keep that. So I'll just give a little sliver of that away. Then I am going to go ahead and cut down this side here. These strips I am throwing. That's not usable. Okay, then let's see how tall this was. sure. We're gonna go right about here. And that's totally usable. And then we're gonna cut it down here. A little crooked. Let's not be crooked. A little bit more, because it doesn't matter. Keep that. Okay. Number 2 is gonna go here. Oh, you're not even gonna see the Department of Justice part. It just, we'll see department, if you see it at all. Unless I move this further in. Which I could. It's fine. I like it. Okay, 2. This is number 2. And this is number 2. Okay. That one. Keep this as my template. Now, moving over to the other side, this is going to be number 3. Same thing. This is going to get glued down. I think. Well, yes, it absolutely is going to get glued down because I already cut that paper. All right. Definitely this one because I like this here. Okay, so trim this side down. And I'm already seeing how I'm going to distress it to make it look old. Cut that down. Yeah, keeping the top. Okay, so we just need to cut it at about right above that line of text right there. There we go. Keeping that. And then, well, I don't want to cut it too short. Really rough cut here. Really eyeballing things. Bringing it just a little bit extra. All right. That, and this is going to be number 3. Like that. Oh, so cool. This is so fun. I love it. I'm glad I'm finally doing this project. Pencil. This is number 3. And number 3. All right, 1 to go. And that is going to be, move this one out of the way, this back piece here. So I know there's going to be a pocket, and so there's not going to be anything else attached to the back. So this one actually is going to be more visible. So I'm thinking one of these bigger pieces. However, I'm not going to use a document, and I think I'm going to save this just for, I don't know, bits and bobs. Here's the thing. These 3 have definitely pushed me into a warm tone kind of situation. These are cool tone, and I don't think I want to go that route. So, at least not for the base pieces. This could definitely work for ephemera, or embellishments, I should say. So, now I could do this. So, let's remember it's going to look, oh my gosh, funny, Anderson. Haha, it's my last name. So I could do this, and then you're just going to see this dude creepily looking at you. An escapee from, oh, okay, yeah. Cool, very cool. Not really cool, but you know what I mean. Or this lovely lady. Who do we want haunting our dreams, friends? Who, you know what? I know exactly the route I'm going. I'm going with this one because I could do some sort of story with this guy being an escapee. And maybe whoever's folio, dossier, whatever this thing is called, maybe that's one of the things that has haunted him is capturing George Dutch Anderson because he got away. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay, let's see. I want to make this kind of at the top. And again, I'm going to do a lot of distressing these papers in addition to what we're already seeing here. Okay, here's my So this is gonna go like that. Oh, you're gonna lose some of the reward parts. That's all right. Because, yeah, you're gonna see, yeah, you're gonna see the whole width. So let's just go ahead, cut out, not keeping that one. And then this side, again, my apologies if I'm hard to hear or mumbling. I'm not trying to be that way. I really should have put on my microphone. And yes, do you detect a sniffle or a congestion? You'd be correct, friends. Once again, it has caught me. The plague, the crud. This doesn't actually matter because it's gonna have a pocket. Might as well keep apart. All right. I guess that's what happens when you work in an elementary school. You're gonna get sick a lot or something. Actually, I haven't been sick since Christmas, probably. Uh-oh, what happened here? Boogers. I did not need to cut it that small because this piece is wider. Aww. Well, wish I would have paid attention to that detail. And also, this is so weird that I cut this pocket this way. I don't remember what I was, oh, you know what I was thinking? I was going to cover, I was probably going to extend it with a piece that I cover. Man. Okay, well, maybe we're not chasing down Dutch Anderson. Or maybe I print it. I'm going to print another one. I really want to do that. I think that'll be cool. Alright, I have printed a new copy. It's not on 32 pound. It's on cardstock or photo paper, matte photo paper. I was just too lazy to get more paper in there or change the paper in my printer. If you're wondering why I don't post regularly on this channel, and why I'm not putting out more videos, I'll tell you why. One, it's very difficult to film stuff when you don't have very good lighting, which winter brings that for us. And two, it's very difficult to get stuff done when you have kids. That sounded like I was saying like they're a bad thing. No, I love my kids. It's great to have kids. But I will tell you that my youngest, Lily, just went outside to go see if the neighbors are around to play, and I would assume they'd all want to play outside because, you know, we finally have snow. Nope. I have 3 little girls in my house right now because it's too cold outside, or whatever their excuses are right now. They don't want to play outside. You cried and whined all winter because we didn't have any snow. Why don't we have any snow? And then we get the snow and it's too cold outside. The snow is too snowy. So instead they're arguing over Barbies and whatever else they're doing right now. So, okay. All right. So I think this, I'm glad that I reprinted it and didn't just pick something else because I do like this. All right, let's see how this is gonna look. I probably still could have left it wide. How do I keep messing that up? What's going on here? It's this is the problem. Look, okay, well, you know what? Not a problem because I will just do that. I wish I would have paid attention to that. Instead of been blabbing. Then I could have had that $sign there. That would have looked, well, you know what? I don't see any reason why I still can't. Oh, here comes the troops. I don't know what they want, but here they come. I could piece that back in. I don't want to. All right. So next is distressing all of these papers to look like, I don't think I got enough of them. Let's put our number there. 4 and 4. Okay, we want them to look like they are old documents. And as you can see, the original document, before it was scanned, or when it was scanned, you can see that there are some creases. So here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to crease this paper in the same space, same spot, space. Okay, got that one. All right, anything else? Well, it's pretty much that one. Okay, same thing here. There's another crease line you can see. So I'm gonna put that there, and then there's another one here. So this clearly was a document that was folded up and mailed or delivered or something. So, okay. We've got those done. All right. And let's see, how about this one? Yep, you can see another one here. So we're just gonna crease that. And here. So we'll do it this way. Okay. Might not have got it quite on that one. That's all right. And then here. It's kind of like the original was torn. So I'm gonna tear that out. And it looks like it was hole punched there. So I'm gonna grab my hole punch. So it might be a little bigger than that one was. Then I'm just gonna rough it up a bit. I think that's what this was too. So let's do that. Okay, rough it up. Okay. What else? There's definitely some fading, things like that. Okay, well, we're going to do a little more of that with some ink. This one, oh, here we've got it. It's a smaller hole though. So let me grab my smaller punch. Yeah. And you can tell there was a staple there. So I'm going to do that. And I can't, it doesn't look like this one was folded. It was probably in some sort of document holder or something, but there was definitely a staple there. So now we are going to put one there again. It's maybe too small. I'm gonna use my bigger stapler. There we go. Yeah, so it's got a staple in it that works for me. Got a hole. I want to kind of, again, just push it in, rough it up a bit. All right, I think that's that. So we don't need this one anymore. We might use it for something else, so we'll put that aside. Okay, inking. I am gonna grab out a couple of things here. I'm kind of curious about old paper, so I'm going to pull that one out as well. What else do I have? These guys can wait for another project. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I have dropped 2 different things in the last hour of ephemera and things I've made, and like 2 little tiny bins went and spilled everywhere. All right, running out of light, running out of time. So let's get this going here. So just gonna go around, rough up all the edges. Oop, I guess I'm tearing that one. That is the one thing about the 32 pound, is you gotta be a little bit more careful. Can't just destroy in the same manner you would with cardstock. Ah! All right, gentle hand, gentle. Let's go a little gentler. There we go. I don't want to wreck this one as much. You just want to give it a tattered edge. And then we'll do the inking and get it glued in. Where is my glue? Okay, good. My daughter Gwen made a bunch of paper flowers, roses for Valentine's Day for her teachers, a couple of our teachers, and she was using my glue, my good glue, which she really liked, so now I gotta buy her a bottle. Wait, I don't know why I'm bothering with that. You're not gonna see it. It's gonna be under a pocket. Okay. Good enough, good enough, good enough. Okay. Let's see. I don't know where my old paper dauber is. I feel way too lazy to dig out a dauber, so I guess I'm not gonna use old paper. But I am gonna use something to ink on. All right, Dutch Anderson, let's give you some edges. Oops, wrong way. Does me no good to ink the back. Okay, I'm gonna just do, again, I don't need to do the bottom. I'm gonna do a piece there. I'm not quite sure where that's gonna hit. I mean, I could look, but I'm not gonna. Again, this one's cardstock, so this one's a little bit more, it's not as fragile, I guess is what I'm trying to say. All right, so good. The creases inked, the edges inked. And then, you know what I hadn't really thought about is how much I can do with inking, not inking, the other thing you do ink with, stamping. Because I don't know what kind of stamps I have that are going to go well with this. Oh, wait, this is tea dye. I'm going to use Vintage Photo for this. Yeah, so, of course, eccentric. Yeah, that'll be a good one because there's just a lot of random things on it. Yeah, but other than that, I don't really know what I'm going to use for stamping. I'm going to do a lot of stamping. How's that look? Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm sure I'll figure out something. Or I'll just get over it and not be worried that it's a field note stamp on a criminal case document type thing. Like, it doesn't matter. It's all pretend. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is looking old. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. Curl up the edges, maybe bend them around a little. Maybe another bend. I don't know what those girls are doing upstairs, but they sound like a small herd of hippos. Okay, that's good. Alright, I'm just going to finish doing this with the other two because you don't really need to watch me do this anymore. You probably already fast forwarded or who knows. But yeah, so I'm going to finish distressing these and then we'll get them glued in. Okay, I have all my papers done. I feel like I have a real knack for making things look old, vintagey. I'm taking digitals and make them look, you know, authentic-ish. I don't know. Could be in my head. Let's see. I did want to come back over this one. Just kind of smudge a little more. Well, I keep forgetting. You're not going to see that part. Just give it a little bit more grunge. I cannot figure out what the... I don't even know if you guys can hear that through picking it up, but my daughter Lily's bedroom is directly above my office. And yeah, I don't know what they're doing. They better not be jumping off her bed because I will lose it. All right. Number 1. How am I going to glue these down? Oh, that is a good question. I was thinking I would just use Barely Art, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's see how well Gwen left my glue. She did a right job. Okay, so number 1. So let's go here. Well, let's just try this and see if that's enough to keep it in place. Oops. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Good enough, good enough, good enough. All right, so this is gonna go here somehow. That. I kind of wanted to leave some of the like edges kind of curled up just a little because we want this to look like it's been in here for ages. So by some of the corners kind of coming off, I think that gives it a little bit more authenticity. Oh yeah. Cool. All right. 1, 2, 2. I really am concerned about what those little girls are doing up there. They should not be making that much noise. I'm not that concerned because clearly I'm sitting here crafting and not going up and checking. The other fun fact today is that my husband had 2 wisdom teeth taken out. He's 46 years old and had 2 wisdom teeth taken out today. So he's in recovery mode in the living room, and I don't really want him to be losing his mind because the kids are so loud. Oh, wait. Do I want it to be... Oh, look, I didn't even have to bother with that. Let's get rid of that. I forgot. You're gonna... I don't want that there. I want to move it over more. Nope. Just kidding. Okay. Come on, glue. I need you to cooperate here. All over. There we go. All right, let's try that again. This time I'm going to move it over this way. There we go. There we go. All right. Glad I thought about that. There, that's what I want. Okay, got a staple. That's cool. All right, so that's like that. So yeah, I guess I didn't have to worry about that side. Is that all of these pieces? Yes. All right, moving on to the other one. This is number 4. Okay, so this is gonna go up to the top. Oops. I was really into the gluing there for a minute. Sorry, I didn't really say anything. I was really focused. Okay. That? Yeah. And I kind of want the corner to peel up a little. All right, and finally number 3. It's gonna go this direction, so I don't have to. Oh, good. Look. I did do the cool tears on the right parts. And there we go. Probably could have done this with like a glue stick, but yeah, why not? This feels kind of clogged or getting kind of empty. Not really sure which it is. Put this here, go all the way kind of to the edge. I have to go like that. All right, and just like that. Little tears kind of poking up, and again, this is going to get glued down, which I don't know if I want to do that yet. I don't know what's going to go on here. Something will probably go on there, but all right, let's see how we're doing. And probably call it a day on this one. All right, we've got that, see that, like that, that, I think that. This will be an inside, I think it's gonna go here, like this. This is gonna be the removable journal piece, okay. Gonna go like that. I think that's right. This will be a flip-up journal. That'll be that way. Got that. Okay. Cool. All right, let's see what we're at. Okay, so it'll have cool closure, and I don't know if I'll put a pocket or something else neat on here. I might. Then you'll flip it open. No. How will this work? It'll flip open like this, okay? Ideally. And open this way. And then you would be able to flip this journal up, and you'll see whatever's underneath it, okay? And then you would flip this open. There'll be a pocket. This will be a pocket, or this will be a pocket. This, I think, is a tuck spot. I don't think I'm gonna make it a pocket. Okay, anyhow, you flip it this over. This will have stuff on it. This will be a journal that comes out. This will flip over. This will have layered pockets. Or maybe this is where the journal goes. Yeah, I kind of wanted it to do this. So this will flip open. Well, whatever. It's just a matter how you close it, I guess. Then this will flip open, and then this will be here. And this, whatever covers this, so I really didn't need to distress it. Whatever covers this will extend over here because I kind of made that boo-boo. And I'll fix that when I construct it all. But there will be stuff tucked in, and so yeah. Okay, so close that, close that, close that, close that, close that. The journal, close that, close that. Here we go. Okay, next will be, I guess, decorating the pages and making the embellishments and all the things that are going to live in it. So more to come on that. I am packing up tomorrow to head away for the weekend to craft with my daughter. We're going to have a little mom and daughter weekend away. I'm going to try to film while I'm there, but I have no idea what the lighting is going to be like, and I have no idea what my filming situation will be. So, but I am going to work on this over the weekend. So my intention is that you will craft along with me, get to see as I put these things together. However, I might not be able to do that, and I might just have a bunch of stuff. We'll see how that goes. So either way, thanks for spending some time with me today, friends. I hope you are well, and I will see you next time. Bye.